I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today we're reading from the Song of Solomon, chapter 1. Let's focus on verse 1. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's. Now today we embark on a journey through perhaps the most misunderstood book in the Bible, perhaps second only to the Revelation. Having recently read the Psalms, it's important to note that the Hebrew title of this book is the Song of Songs. And while there are some amazing Psalms in Scripture, the sum of this book constitutes the best of the best. It is the Song of Songs. Now consider that title compared to lordship. You know, there's many lords, that is, there's many authorities who deserve our respect in the world, but God alone is the Lord of lords. You know, there's many kingdoms in the world, but only Jesus is the King of kings. Ecclesiastes recognized the vanity of vanities. And likewise, many places are considered to be holy in this world, but only the presence of God defines the space known as the Holy of Holies. In short, this is the greatest love song ever. And as such, it deserves our close attention. You know, Song of Solomon is one of the Bible's poetic books, along with Job and the Psalms and Proverbs and Ecclesiastes and Lamentations. The collective purpose of these writings is to use creative imagery and picturesque language, subtlety and repetition to teach aspects of wisdom. The Song of Solomon, or the Song of Songs, communicates wisdom that, when heeded, ensures joy in marriage. Now, contrary to the opinions of a myriad of well-intended authors and theologians, Song of Solomon is not allegory. What does that mean? It means it isn't a story like Pilgrim's Progress, for example. It's also not typology, speaking of the Messiah, Jesus, and the church, or of God and the nation of Israel. It is not a dramatic, instructive reenactment of ancient processes of betrothal or a marriage ceremony. The Song of Solomon is what they call historical literal. It is simply a series of poems expressing the pinnacle of human affection, the pure love of an actual man and an actual woman who are committed for life. And this was observed by King Solomon. Now, Solomon was a man who sought hard after true marital love, and yet he never personally experienced it. 1 Kings chapter 11, verses 1 through 8. But King Solomon loved many foreign women, as well as the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Sidonians, and the Hittites, from the nations of whom the Lord had said to the children of Israel, "You shall not intermarry with them, nor they with you. Surely they will turn away your hearts after their gods." Solomon clung to these in love, and he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart. For so it was, when Solomon was old, that his wives turned his heart after other gods. His heart was not loyal to the Lord his God, as was the heart of his father David. For Solomon went after Ashtaroth, the goddess of the Sidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites. Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord and did not fully follow the Lord, as did his father David. Then Solomon built a high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab, on the hill that's east of Jerusalem. And for Molech, the abomination of the people of Ammon, he did likewise for all of his foreign wives, who burned incense, and they sacrificed to their gods. Now, if you want to understand God's plan for biblical marriage, don't follow Solomon's example. Rather, pay attention to his observation of these two innocent young lovers. I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Now, Groundworks Ministries operates entirely through financial donations from faithful people like you. And yes, we need your monthly support. Donating is secure and easy at our website, groundworksministries.com. You know, another way to help is to tell people about Groundworks Ministries. You can share these podcasts with your friends and family on your social media. And of course, you can always direct folks to our website, groundworksministries.com.